Hey everybody, hope you guys had a great week or great weeks. Sorry that I only get back to you now. 2 weeks, I think, was the last video I uploaded. Um, I had a flu, I was with fever in bed for almost a week and a half, had a breakup with my girlfriend. A lot of things going on that emotionally affected me. So I did not take many trades and I did not have time to work on any new videos. I want to give you just a quick update on my funded account. As I just told you, I did not trade much. This is the funded account. I made only $350. In the last 2 weeks, I only did 7 trades, or trade on 7 days only. And that's something I want to talk about today, because in the last video I was asking you what do you want to see in the next videos, and everybody was saying about they want to see the strategies, they want to see how I do it. And one thing I want to say today is that what is even more important than the strategy is actually finding out first what are your mistakes, because even with a bad strategy, if, for example, you have good discipline, a great risk management, and you're really good at controlling your emotions, you're still not going to make money. Probably not going to make, you're probably not going to lose any money. Probably not going to make any money either, but you're going to be break even at the end of the month, which is still good because you didn't lose anything. This is with a shitty strategy. So those are some things that I think are even more important than actually the actual strategy, for at least for me, because the first 6 months I traded, or I started trading, I did have a good strategy, or I believe I did, but I was still losing money because I was doing a lot of mistakes. I didn't know why, because I was very frustrated. I was looking for strategies every day on YouTube. What's the best strategy? What is the best scalping strategy? And it was very difficult for me to understand, like, what are the problems. And there's one way for you to find out for yourself what are your weaknesses, and that's why I started, I think probably 4 months ago, a trading journal, where I wrote down every day basically what I did, all my trades, and I was writing down also what I believe were my mistakes. For example, I entered the trade too early, I exited the trade too early, sorry, or I risked too much money, and other things, for example, I could not accept the loss, and I tried to recover the loss in the trade right after, with a very much bigger position size, and I tried to fight the market because I was angry. So I was writing down every day what I believe were my mistakes. For example, for me, the things or the weaknesses that I found out were I wasn't able to control my emotions. What I was just saying, like that, I tried to fight back the market. I was trying to trade a lot today. I was basically just over trading, doing, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 trades a day, 8-9 hours. And because I was just trying to make money, I was very greedy, and I didn't have any discipline. And also, like, the risk management, for example, I did not calculate my position size before the trade. I just entered a random number, a way too big size, and I was destroying my accounts within weeks. And once you identify those weaknesses, there are some things that you can try to fight those. In my case, as I said, is the emotion, discipline, and risk. And there's some things I've been starting to do. Like my morning routine now is doing some meditation in the morning. You can use some binaural beats, listen to some delta waves, which stimulate the brain and calm you down. And after the meditation, for example, I take a cold shower. This is some strategy developed by Wim Hof. Not sure if you guys heard about him, but what he's doing a lot of cold exposure, taking cold showers in the morning. He's doing ice baths, and there's also a breathing method, which I recommend you to have a look at. Probably best if you start with let's see where it is. Well, I can post it in the comments. There's a video of him explaining how this breathing method works, and yeah, basically what he's saying, like with the breathing method and the cold exposure, you reduce stress, you can fight anxiety, depression, and there's some really good research about this guy and about this method that actually works. And I've tried it myself. Like, I'm doing cold showers now since 2 years, I think, almost, and I can see a big difference. I feel way more calm. I'm less stressed. Um, I'm more healthy. I mean, of course, I was sick now, but I mean, it still does happen. Um, those are things that really can help you train your mindset and your mental health. But yeah, this is just one thing. The Wim Hof. What I also do is yoga. Yoga is something different you can also do, that I do always at night. And for me to track those new habits that I want to learn, there's actually an app. I'm not sure if it's on Android as well, but on the iPhone, it's called Habits app. And I put myself those things in there that I want to keep on doing. And for example, I put like the meditation, the cold shower, the breathing method, and every morning when I wake up and I do one of those things, I put a check mark. So the app tracks how many days in a row you actually manage to do the same thing over and over again. And I've a lot of things on the app. For example, I tried the last 2 months now not drinking any alcohol, eating less meat, eating no sugar. I mean, you don't have to do them all, but you can try to work on those. And by working on those, you actually work on your discipline. By showing you try to improve, you try to learn a new habit, and those are all things you can apply later to trading. For example, for me it was like calculating every time I go in a trade. I calculate before the risk. I calculate before how much of money do I want to lose, and how big should be the position size. Because before that, I never did that, or I only did it maybe every 20th trade. And this is something you can work on and try to do every day for at least 30 days, so it becomes a new habit. Same with emotions. For example, when I lost a trade, I tried to put a trade right after to recover the trade and recover the loss, which always ended up in an even bigger loss. But like, my new habit that I wanted to do is that if I make a losing trade, I'll wait for 1 more hour and I do another trade only if there's a new setup, but not using the same setup. And those things can actually help you a lot. And yeah, other things I do in the app, and the Habits app, for example, is sports, going to the gym 3 times a week, having a night walk every day for 20 minutes just to get some fresh air, drinking 2 or 3 liters of water per day. So there's a lot of things you can actually do. And yeah, in the next video, I want to go more into the strategies that myself, and explain you those maybe 3-4 strategies that I have. But yeah, I think those things I mentioned today are even more important than the strategy. Like, if you don't control your emotions, if you have no discipline and a shitty risk management, even with a good strategy, you're gonna fail. And those are things you have to work on, and they're even more difficult than actually trading themselves, because you have to work on yourself. You have to work on your emotions, on your anger, on your fears, your anxieties. This is something that's even more important. So I was even thinking, not sure if you guys are interested, but we could maybe like do a challenge for the next video. I will explain in the next video, but maybe you can post now in the comment, like, what do you think are your weaknesses? Like, why do you think you fail on trading? Or what are the mistakes you make? And then the next video we compare those, and then maybe try for the next 30 days to work on something to avoid those weaknesses. And every day we try to do something to learn how to get rid of it, to see if we can create a new habit. And I also think about something new for myself, and maybe we can do a small challenge out of this. But yeah, let me know. And I think for today that's it. I will prepare for the next 2 or 3 days a video. Probably it's gonna be 3 parts about the strategies. But yeah, let me know what you think about those kind of videos. If you think that's boring or unnecessary, or you really like it, helps me to get some feedback, and I know what kind of content you guys like. But yeah, we'll keep you updated about the Hydrafunding account as well. From this week I will start trading again, because now I feel better. My flu is gone and I got over the breakup, and yeah, my mental health or mindset is back on track. So I hopefully can make some more money and do my first payout and show you all how it's going. But yeah, talk to you. Bye bye.